Thank you very much to Tukaram Prabhu for creating a space that we can all come into. This is a space station, actually. It's described in the ancient yoga texts that the universe has various sections. Section we're in now is the ground floor, the earthly planet. As you all know, to get out of a building, you have to come to the ground floor. And from the ground floor, it's actually mentioned in the most authoritative yogic texts that the process for going out the door and then back to the place that Indrajuna Maharaj was speaking about, where this kind of festival is going on all the time, is to chant Hare Krishna. I noticed today when Maharaj was chanting that there's a way it gradually builds, and then dancing breaks out, and then happiness breaks out. That's the terminology I was thinking. And as we all know, fire breaks out. It takes a little coaxing sometimes. The other day, when I was in India at Govardhan, we lit a sacrificial fire, and I didn't really look at how it was constructed, so there were people fanning it halfway through the ceremony, trying to get it to break out. And finally it broke out, and a big flame came. It was smoldering until then. And our lives smolder when we're in contact with lower energy, like the material energy is described in the Bhagavad Gita to be stone-like. If I become attached to a stone house, I think I want to live in that stone house. Then my consciousness becomes absorbed in the stone house, and it becomes my consciousness, stone-like. However, if I fix my consciousness on the spiritual world, on the spiritual energy, which is altogether possible through this process of chanting, because as described in the authoritative yogic texts, this chanting is an import. It comes directly from the spiritual world. It's actually an avatar. An avatar means one who comes from above down to our level to assist us, to give us a hand, to bring us back. And it's important to get it to break out in our lives. So the practice is to every day, somehow or other, keep the transcendental vibration going. How many words is that? Do we have any mathematicians in here? 5 only. 5 words, keep the transcendental vibration going. Can everyone please say that?
Keep the transcendental vibration going.
There's a great secret in life. It's given by the most intimate disciple of Lord Chaitanya, whose appearance day today we're celebrating. He's the powerful avatar who came from the spiritual world to teach this process of chanting Hare Krishna. In fact, he went village to village barefoot, sat down with the people just like Maharaj does. If you want to see what Lord Chaitanya looked like, this is it. He went to the different towns like Long Beach, Rancho Cucamonga, and he sat down with the people in the halls, in their houses, wherever there was a space, safe space, where there was somebody like Tukaram Prabhu to keep it open so everyone could come in. And they would start to chant. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had very key disciples. One of them was named Rupa Goswami. And he wrote a book about the essence and the practice of devotional service. And in it, he mentions the key point. You want to guess what it is? It's 5 words.
Keep the transcendental vibration going.
Yes. He says, keep the transcendental vibration going. And he calls this the essence of all advice in the practice of devotional service. So, organizing one's life around this principle of being in touch with the kind of vibration that we felt tonight. We all felt it, and we can do this. You just have to change the narrative in your house, in your car, change the vibration. If you don't like what you're being subjected to in life, anyone? raise your hand fast. Then change the subject. And the subject can be changed at any time. That's our prerogative. To change it to the spiritual topic, and especially the chanting of Hare Krishna. If you figure out, be inventive, be daring, find a way to change the vibration in your life, everything else will change. And that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught, that if you keep the transcendental vibration going, then everything else will improve in your life from the inside out. So we thank Maharaj and all the devotees. These musicians are unbelievable. Yeah, thank you. And to everyone who came here and chanted, we'll never forget this. We did major damage to the material energy today. And it can't be taken back. It's done now. It's broken. So keep that going, and you'll always be happy. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.